Delta 8, Romeo Whiskey Echo, and the handle here would be Dale, Delta Alpha Lima Echo.
Roger, Dale, and whereabouts are you located, sir?
Roger, Dale, and whereabouts are you located, sir?
Yeah, we'll be up here in Battle Creek, Michigan.
Give me that one more time.
Give me that one more time.
We'll be up here in Battle Creek, Michigan.
I got you, Michigan. Roger, roger, sir. And what radio are you running, sir?
I got you, Michigan. Roger, roger, sir. And what radio are you running, sir?
Yeah, the TS-850F, Kenwood.
Yes, sir. Okay, let's go for the setup, if you would like. First thing is to verify your bandpass as being 100 to 2900. Double check to be sure your bandpass is set to 100 to 2900. Roger?
Sure, your bandpass is set to 100 to 2900. Roger?
Sure what you're talking about with the bandpass. Kind of new at this.
Yes, sir. Well, each radio, you can change the frequency that it operates within. The normal is 100 to 2900, and then you can start restricting the bandpass to 2700, 2400, like that. We want the radio to run in the 100 to 2900 bandpass. If you don't know where that is, why don't you make a note to self to find that what your bandpass is, and it should be set to 100 to 2900. Roger?
Your bandpass is, it should be set to 100 to 2900. Roger?
That's a Roger. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll look in the manual here and see if we can find it.
All right, so the next thing would be engage your compressor at a 3. 3 out of 10 or 30 out of 100. It's a token amount, but it does just what we need to do. So compressor on and at a 3 out of 10 or 30 out of 100.
So compressor on and at a 3 out of 10 or 30 out of 100.
Okay, I did have my processor on, and it was set at 4, and I downed it to 3.
Yes, sir. Okay. Now, with mic gain in hand, I want you to move to your ALC, and with the magic word audio, I want you to manipulate your mic gain control until your ALC meter reads mid-scale to 2/3. Roger?
To your ALC meter reads mid-scale to 2/3. Roger?
That's a Roger. Okay, we're down, audio, how's that?
Yes, sir. Now, just out of curiosity, it sounds like you might be working that microphone maybe like 8 inches away or something. Is that a Roger?
That microphone maybe like 8 inches away or something. Is that a Roger?
That's a Roger.
All right, well, what's happening is you're picking up a lot of room echo, wall echo. And what I suggest is that you move to about 3 inches, work that since your Radio Shack does not have good acoustics to work that microphone that far away. I would move up on that microphone to about 3 inches and work it that way, and then we'll probably have to go back to reset your ALC. But come up on that mic where you're about 3 inches away, Roger?
Set your ALC, but come up on that mic where you're about 3 inches away, Roger?
That's a Roger. How's this? The ALC didn't come up too much.
Well, it's pretty hot. I would go ahead and reset your ALC this next time, and come in a little bit closer to that mic. I'm still getting some room noise there, so come just maybe an inch. How far are you now? We want you about 2 inches away from that mic.
Maybe an inch. How far are you now? We want you about 2 inches away from that mic.
Okay, we're about 2 inches away from the mic, and we'll go down with the ALC just a little bit more. How's that?
Yeah, what's your actual mic gain? What's your mic gain itself?
What's your actual mic gain? What's your mic gain itself?
We're down to 2.5 or about 3.
Out of 100?
Out of 100?
Okay, put it on a 2. Put it on a 2 and let me hear you.
Okay, put it on a 2. Put it on a 2 and let me hear you.
You have a mic level of 0?
You have a mic level of 0?
Okay, here we go. Audio, 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 audio. Okay, how does that sound? Now we got the buttons, the power button, and they're the big dial and the little dial, and I kind of got them mixed up here.
Roger, you're still pretty hot. Do you have any form of compression going on the mic itself?
Do you have any form of compression going on the mic itself?
It is a power mic. It's a Kenwood MC60.
Yes, sir. Okay, take the volume of that mic and put it on about noontime. About noontime on the volume on that mic, Roger?
About noontime. About noontime on the volume on that mic, Roger?
Okay, there's no dial on the mic. It's just the power amp on or off.
Is that right? Do you have no? Do you have any volume control on it, like a screwdriver just on the bottom or anything?
On it, like a screwdriver just on the bottom or anything?
No, not the mic itself. I haven't. When I switched the batteries in it, I just picked up the radio, and there might be a pot inside the cover there.
Roger. Well, usually they would have it exposed that you could get to it with the bottom on. You just sound a little hot, so I would go. What's your actual mic level at the moment?
So I would go. What's your actual mic at the moment?
Okay, we're at a 2 right now on mic gain.
All right, just for kicks, go to 1.5. We're going to find out what we need to do here. So just put it on 1.5 and let me hear you.
What we need to do here. So just put it on 1.5 and let me hear you.
Okay, audio.
All right, I want you to tell me about your antenna system, Roger.
All right, I want you to tell me about your antenna system.
Yeah, Roger. I was trying to get you on my my Milford PA SDR, but I've got you on the Georgia SDR, and you're sounding pretty loud there. Still, give me a little bit more audio, a little bit longer, maybe I don't know, maybe 15 seconds, so I can hear you just a little cleaner, Roger.
I don't know, maybe 15 seconds, so I can hear you just a little cleaner, Roger.
Okay, audio. Testing 1, 2, 3, audio.
Yes, sir. Okay, let's go to your equalization page. Maybe we've got some mids really peaked up there. To your equalization page, Roger.
Really peaked up there. To your equalization page, Roger.
And Roger, this radio is probably too old to have one, so it's it's 91, probably made in 1991.
Okay, so you do not have an equalization page, Roger?
Okay, so you do not have an equalization page, Roger?
That'd be Roger.
All right, so just out of curiosity, I want you to come within an inch of that microphone. I want you to come right up to that microphone about an inch away and talk to me for 10 seconds or so.
Inch away and talk to me for 10 seconds or so.
Okay. Testing 1, 2, 3. Audio, audio, audio.
All right, Dale, now, I don't know, do you have concrete walls in that shack? Is your radio shack a concrete wall shack?
In that shack? Is your radio shack a concrete wall shack?
That's a negative, but it's a very small room. It's a very small room. It's a real small bedroom.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, you really need to work that mic, what we call tight mic, because, you know, that room is pretty alive, and it doesn't take much to start getting into your audio. So the closer you work your mic, the less room garbage you're going to have in there with you. Roger, Roger?
The less room garbage you're going to have in there with you. Roger, Roger?
That's a Roger. Yeah, okay, we'll get real close here, and does that make it better?
Yes, sir. Now, I wish that you had a volume control for your microphone, because you're down into numbers now like 1, and right somewhere in that area, you know, what that indicates is that your microphone is really putting out a bunch, so that's where you're at a 1 on your dial, your mic gain. So normally what you would do if you had a volume control for that microphone, would be to back off the mic gain at proper, and then bring your internal mic gain back up to about a 5. And that way you could be assured that you're not overloading your mic front end by that signal being too hot out of that microphone. Roger?
By that signal being too hot out of that microphone. Roger?
There's a Roger. Yeah, we'll double check. We'll take the cover back off and make sure there's not a pot inside there, you know. And if there is, we'll turn it, and then we can turn our mic gain back up.
Roger. Now I want you to turn your mic gain down just a little bit more. I want to find out if we can just actually get it into clear. Matter of fact, and also, why don't you dump out of your compressor? Dump your compressor off, and let me hear you, Roger.
Compressor off, and let me hear you, Roger.
Yes, sir. Okay, I want you to come up to a 2 on your mic gain. Come up to a 2 on your mic gain, and let me hear you.
2 on your mic gain. Come up to a 2 on your mic gain, and let me hear you.
Okay, testing 1, 2, 3. Now the ALC went way up to beyond the full scale.
Okay, so use that magic word audio and adjust the ALC from mid-scale to 2/3 by way of a mic gain control with your compressor out of the circuit.
With a mic gain control with your compressor out of the circuit.
Okay, audio, 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 testing 1, 2, 3.
All right, well, at least now you've got a little dynamic range. Before, your dynamic range had been crushed to something like a dB of dynamic range. You were just up against the wall volume-wise. Now you've got a little movement. You have a little dynamic range in your audio, right?
Movement. You have a little dynamic range in your audio, right?
That's a Roger. Yeah, it's very touchy right down when you get it right down there. It just don't take hardly nothing to move it. So we'll work on, getting that set.
Yeah, okay, so, and I don't think you need that compressor right at the moment, because it's just, go ahead and put it back in just for a moment. Put your compressor back in just like it is for a moment, and let me hear you.
For a moment. Put your compressor back in just like it is for a moment, and let me hear you.
Audio.
Yeah, Dale, I think conditions are about faded out there, sir. Go ahead and take that compressor out. The last time I heard you, it sounded really nice with the compressor out. So just keep the compressor off. Roger, roger.
Nice with the compressor out. So just keep the compressor off. Roger, roger.
Dale, are you still there?
Dale, are you still there?
Yeah, I think I am. Let's see here. Yeah, I had to move the ALC just up right here when I turned the processor on.
All right, so you've got the processor compressor out of the circuit now, Roger.
So you've got the processor compressor out of the circuit now, Roger.
No, I put it back in the circuit.
Yeah, well, take it out because it just is too much. You're just, it destroys your dynamic range. You're just up against the wall too much, Roger.
Destroys your dynamic range. You're just up against the wall too much, Roger.
That's a Roger. And when I turn it off, my mic gain, my ALC goes way up. So I'm going to turn that down. Audio. How's that?
Yeah, I think that's got it, sir. I think that's got it. Why don't you give me 10 seconds on the subject of your choice? Tell me something I don't know.
10 seconds on the subject of your choice. Tell me something I don't know.
Okay, yeah, we just picked up this radio from a guy at work, and his father had passed away, and so it's been sitting for about 10 years, and I'm not fully sure that it all is 100% of a radio, but we went from a old ICOM 730 to this, so it's got a lot more adjustments, and it sounds a lot better, so I'm hoping it works okay.
Yes, sir. That sounds really nice. It sounds very nice. And if you go to YouTube, do that call letter search, KC9VKV, followed by the word logbook. That'll bring this recording up, and you'll be able to hear the difference from where we started to where we're ending up. And I would just keep those controls just like they are now. I would get the duct tape out and taper down.
Just like they are now. I would get the duct tape out and taper down.
Okay, we thank you very much, and DALE-KD8RWE clear.
Yes, sir. And Dale, just remember to work that microphone just the way you are now, nice and tight, just like you are now. Otherwise, those walls will start to get into your audio pretty quick. 73, sir. Have a great afternoon, beautiful weekend. This is KC9VKV, the Friday afternoon, Qso-Vlog. If you have a radio you want to check out, give me a shout.
Qso-Vlog. If you have a radio you want to check out, give me a shout.